He's definitely a legend at the game. I think there's not many players who scored. I think the message from him and me looking at him is the professional side, how he carries himself, how he trains, but also how he wants to try and get better. And at this level, you cannot be stagnant. You have to always try and get better because the cricketing world is very small now with technology. So people are assessing you all the time, so you have to always try and evolve. So he has evolved many times, I'm sure, since he started.
Coach, do you have any conversation with Mushfiq about
ওদের স্বপ্ন পূরণে পাশে থাকতে পেরে আমরা গর্বিত।
his future, how long he will continue in the Test cricket?
No, when I came and the test match against South Africa, I just tell Mush, at this time, you need to be enjoying what you're doing. And you go out there and enjoy every day, every test match, because you determine, once you're performing, you determine how long you want to play, because performance is necessary. So once he's performing, his professionalism will carry him until he's ready to say no.
Before Bangladesh used to play 2 or 3 test matches in a year.
Yeah.
But now the test match number have gone bigger. Mushfiq is playing his 100th test. In your eyes, who are the other players in Bangladesh who can continue to play and become the second or third from Bangladesh?
But anybody, because as you say, now it's like next year I think we have something like 12 test matches. So you never had that before. So if you are playing and you're evolving and consistently performing, then you will get to 100 a lot quicker than he has. Right? You won't take 20 years anymore because there's more test matches in a year. So anybody who is prepared to evolve and make sure that they improve and consistently perform at this level will get there.
One question about match. What the wicket are we expecting tomorrow, and will the Pacers will be your key players in this match?
Look, the wicket, it looks different to West Indies ODI wicket. The wicket looks fairly good. Tomorrow morning when we come, I'm sure they're going to do some more rolling today. I think tomorrow morning when we come, we will see how it is, but it looks good and it looks like it could be good for batting at least first 2, maybe 2.5 days. So that's all you ask for in a test match wicket, to be good enough, and 3rd and 4th day we see what happens.
When you first saw Mushfiqur Rahim, what was your first impression? And after playing 100 test matches, do you consider him as a legend of the game? I mean, he scored 12 centuries, 3 double centuries. In Bangladesh perspective, do you consider him as a legend?
He's definitely a legend at the game. I think there's not many players who scored the amount of doubles he scored in Test cricket, and he's performed over a number of years, as you say, 20 years? So he must be a legend because that longevity puts him in that category, and the performances.
Coach, you had Hassan Murad making his debut in the last game, and of course, Joy coming back with a 171. How do you see their development, especially Joy, who didn't have a great time before getting dropped? So, what was your impression about their performance?
I think the first thing, you have to commend him on going back and after being left out, going back and working on his game and coming back and performing like that. And I just hope that he doesn't sit back and think that that's it. He needs to continue performing, continue improving. It's good to see Murad get his debut. He bowled really well for a debutant, and hopefully if he's selected for tomorrow, then he continues to improve and continues to do what he is doing.
Coach, in Bangladesh condition or in terms of Bangladesh, when a cricketer above 35 or 36, there is lots of talk about his performance. But Mushfiq doing well, or he's doing his job. So what about your thinking in terms of not technical terms, in your relation, how long he can play in your relation, just your perception?
And my thing, I think if you have to count, you count couple things. You count first of all fitness, and right now Moshe is maybe one of the fittest in the team, and you count performance, and he keeps performing. So he just had 100 in Sri Lanka a few test matches ago, so he keeps performing. So that's the two criteria. As long as you, I should say three, as long as you keep performing, your fitness, and then your desire to continue. So I think he has all three of them right now, so that factor will be determined by him.
Tom?
Coach, after this series, Mohammad Salah will step down from his role. How was your experience of working with him from the journey?
First of all, I don't know about the first part of that, but if you say so, he's been excellent. He's been doing what I expect him to do as a batting coach, and he continues to give everything to the players especially. So I don't know about your first statement, but if you know that, then that's it. But he's been excellent since he's been here.
Coach, you talk about Mushfiq's longevity in Test 20 years in Test cricket. How do you see he inspired the other team members in the dressing room, especially the players are comfortable to talk with him and gather knowledge from him? How will he inspire the other team members?
There's tremendous respect for him, and I think because of how he is, all the players listen to him, and he shares a lot. So I think that's the important thing. If he wants to share, he continues to share. The players there, and they listen to him. You can see players talking to him regularly, especially about batting at this level. So he has a lot to give, and the players are happy to be around him and respect him enough to listen to what he says.
Okay, last two questions.
Coach, Bangladesh is playing good cricket against Ireland, and Togo is another game. And after this series, there will be few months they will not play any test match. So how tough it is to carry on the test cricket, carry on the performance in test cricket, basically development.
I think in Test cricket you have to play. As I said, the good thing I'm hearing so far, I haven't seen fixtures for next year. There's about 10 or 12 Test matches next year, which would be excellent for this group because there's a lot of young players who developing in Test cricket. So that would be great. But as you say, after this Test match, there's a few months. There's still 4-day cricket to be played, and then a lot of work to be done leading up to the first Test match next year.
Last question.
The test captain again. Do you prefer free format, free captain, and do you have any certain problem to manage all the captains?
I'll answer one part of the question. I have no problem with managing the captains. I can't answer the other parts.
Thank you.